Alright, howdy. My name is Rhonda Vermella. I'm a junior communication major, and today I'm going to be presenting a lecture over alcohol in the media. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the first slide. Alright, so my lecture goals today are examining how alcohol is being portrayed in the media. We're going to use theories and concepts to analyze how the clip operates in the media spot, and I'm going to try to teach you guys to gain more knowledge and detailed knowledge of these concepts. So let's move on. The clip I'm going to show you today is from one of my favorite shows, Freaks and Geeks, and it's called Beers and Weirs, and Weirs are the little boy named Sam and the girl named Lindsay, and Lindsay is going to throw a kegger while her parents are out, and so Sam is really trying to stop that, and then this takes place in the 90s, and so it's kind of just like a preview for today. So here we go. Let me pull up the clip.
Right. Lindsay's too lame to let anyone enter her precious little house.
Sure. Why not? I mean, I like parties.
Wanna get out of here?
I don't know what I was thinking, Daisy.
Sure.
Let it go.
Okay. Come on, let's go get a glass of pop.
I hope they have orange.
But if you still think drinking is cool, why not ask Jenny Powell if drinking is cool? She crashed into a phone pole this winter, driving drunk.
At assembly today, they did these improvisations about drinking and driving. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, I saw. That's why I left.
Well, at assembly today, they showed these pictures of these kids who died in drink driving accidents. Did you know any of them?
No?
Right. Lindsay's too lame to let anyone enter her
Alright. Sorry, that kind of started over again. Alright, so we see in those clips, I just kind of like put some of the main points together so you get a summary of what the episode's about. So in this clip we have mass media, and mass media is the dissemination of messages from one person to large numbers of people via media, and this is presented in the clip by when the guidance counselor shows the projector screen to his students. And you also see the hypodermic needle model because all the students are at the student assembly and they see the skit, and they see how one message is being presented to an audience. So you have the same message being presented to all the people. So you see the skit being presented to the student body, and the guidance counselor, what he has to say to the student body, as well as he's using media via the projector to his students. So that can also be like imagine the skit as kind of a commercial. That's kind of how the skit's supposed to be portrayed. The next point is the third person effect, and the third person effect is feeling that we're not personally susceptible to persuasive messages in the media, but we think other people are. So you see how Lindsay and Daniel are in the student assembly, and they really don't care, and so they leave. And obviously that doesn't pertain to them, obviously, but you see how they get up and leave, and so they think it affects everyone else but them. Alright, we're going to go to theories. There's three main theories that I want to talk about. The first one is cultivation theory. And cultivation theory helps explain why children may be especially vulnerable to advertising messages, and it's also how people develop beliefs about the world based on complex array of influences. Now, cultivation theory has specifically to do with TV and television, but you see how Sam watches the skit and he listens to the presentation via the guidance counselor, and you see how he is really influenced by those, and he gains his beliefs from that. You also see social comparison theory. So in this whole season of Freaks and Geeks, Lindsay's being switched from the good girl to the bad girl, if you want to put that in quotation situations, and she she's trying to compare herself from the old her to the new her, and she has her old set of friends versus her new set of friends. So she's trying to like make those comparisons, and she's trying to change, and people are trying to watch her change as well. The third point is the social adaptation theory. Social adaptation theory is when people evaluate messages by considering how useful the information is likely to be in their lives. So you see this whenever Sam is trying to tell Lindsay the stuff that he learned from the assembly. So you see, like, he thinks it's very useful because he's trying to use it to bargain with Lindsay, but apparently that's, you know, not going very well because Lindsay doesn't care. She's kind of desensitizing it and downplaying how much of an important role that alcohol is. So that's adaptation theory, which is Sam using the information that he learned to for him to use in his life. All right, and the last slide is the media portrayals. So you see Seth Rogen, James Franco, and Jason Segel, these three guys, when they're younger, obviously. You see that they're kind of dominating the alcohol area, and how Lindsay is really influenced by them. And you also see masculinity and femininity. So you see how it's more of a guy's thing to party with alcohol. And so Lindsay's just kind of really influenced by them. But she also wants to be socially accepted and have social camaraderie, so she's just trying to fit in with the in crowd, and she's trying to gain friends, but she's also trying to have an adventure and just be socially accepted and welcomed with everyone. Alright, well, hopefully you guys really liked my lecture, and thanks and gig 'em.